on. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We were just waiting for the teams to get going, but in the meantime, is the monotone messiah, your best friend and tutorial guy, and his pal Mono.
The map-making tutorial guy.
I didn't want to say anything because no one watches tutorials about map making, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. No one watches tutorials, period.
True. Truth hurts, but it's fine.
All right, so we're going to be doing a match with Pandamonium, also known as Fun with Phonics, when Reinhardt's around. Their opponents will be a new team, West Coast Riders, a new quest team that came up from after 1.8 when we got quest support. Do you know any of these guys on West Coast Riders?
I don't think so. Let me look at the roster one more time here.
Yeah, we have, speaking of the roster, for West Coast Riders, we got Bracer 29, Stony 88, Lord Dabalina, One Shot Kills 42, and Mass.
Oh, are you still there? Mono. Hello.
Stunta. And then for the Panda side, ouch, I crashed out.
Yeah, your audio died.
I crashed out. So.
Oh.
Did you crash out?
No. I'm in it.
Well,
okay.
Thank you.
All right. Well, just get back in whenever you can.
I'm coming.
Do you want to take the ambulance?
I don't know where I ended it.
Oh no. Okay. If you guys want to split up, that's fine.
All right. Well, in the meantime, we've got.
No, I didn't really.
Can't really see anything on the minimap. Anybody that's watching knows that the casting here is not great in this new version, so bear with us. We'll just try to have a sense of humor about it as much as possible. So far, Pandamonium, aka Fun with Phonics, pushing north pretty hard. They're leaving one player, Keyman Rain, down in the south. Let's see what these defenders are doing.
Oh boy.
Stunta.
Reinhardt takes Master Stunta, but Lord Davalina picks up Reinhardt. They're both just down though.
I noticed that on my side, the kill
actually they're killed.
Is not working very well.
Okay, it's hard to know, but they were actually just downed.
Okay.
Stony takes out Keyman. Android picked up that kill that Reinhardt got. He's going back for the revive. D-Bagans has a nice position on roof, looking east right now. Yeah, one defender sitting right on OBJ. Who else do we got? We have two players in hospital, ground floor. Looks like we got one kill from D-Bagans with a sniper rifle in hospital. Good shot.
I caught that from the other guys from the receiver's perspective there, right as it happened.
Excellent. Stony is pushing out of the hospital right now a little bit, but it looks like he's hesitant to fully leave. We have two defenders left, one on or near OBJ. He's kind of rotating around a little bit, and the other one's in hospital. The attackers still have three players up. One's on roof, and the others are pushing for a far flank on the east side. I got them in view right now on two. They are currently in a firefight with Stony, trying to distract him with some smoke.
Stony's in a bad spot.
But he's about to get flanked from Reinhardt. Reinhardt misses everything though. Oh, the last of his magazines. He gets the kill on Stony.
Man, this interface is broken.
Yeah, I can't. The kill feed is now broken. It was fine earlier. I don't know what happened.
There we go. Wow, I don't know what happened there.
All right, there's only one Panda left. There's one revive available. Suddenly, we're down to a 1v1, and Reinhardt clutches.
Probably did clench a little bit there too. So I just discovered an interesting bug. I couldn't get out of the tent for a moment. It sent me to the tent kind of arbitrarily, and then when I got back, I couldn't move the camera. That's fun.
Odd.
Yeah.
That's weird. Well, I was catching the action. Where were you?
No, I caught the last kills. I was
okay.
Fortunate.
Just pressing G and hoping that would work.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. My teams are set up incorrectly. Pandas take the first point.
The teams are set up incorrectly?
Only for me because I crashed.
Oh.
I have to do it myself.
Yeah, we've got... Oh, it looks like there was a drop, potentially, on...
No.
They're missing a player.
No, Pandas are going 4v5 right now because...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that part.
Yeah. They're waiting on their last player who is not responding, so they just decided to set it off and let it go. Let it rip. Well, let's see. Hospital is the new building with a roof. Do you want to show them hospital right now?
Yeah, it's just checking elk.
Dazzler is asking where hospital is.
Yes, hospital here. I'm going to zoom real quick over here. Okay, this right here, dyslexic and everybody else watching, all 4 of you, is hospital. Easy to remember because it's got the ambulance in front of it.
James is also saying his connection is spotty, but that's probably just Twitch.
Could be, yeah. I'm watching the stream as much as I can. It's hard because this is only...
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
mine actually messed up too. Actually, I just noticed. We got the attackers who spawned at gas station now.
I'm curious to hear how these guys are strategizing since they're so new.
I have a visual bug that I've never seen before.
What's going on?
Just there's like a weird texture in one area. Maybe it's always like that. I don't know. It's a weird area. Anyways, we got a couple heading up the south side, heading towards hospital. They're going cautiously, just in case Bulk has pushed up. The rest, 2 of them at the very least, are going north. And just like that, we got a kill. I don't know who got killed who because my thing's messed up. Is yours? Yeah, yours is too.
Yeah, but I was watching the guy as he shot. It's Bracer29. He's got looks like 2 kills already, and he's taken out in center, burning at the moment. He's firing on tank courtyard and on the north roof.
He's doing a good job distracting them, getting kills, keeping their attention on him while his allies move up. That said, the north push has stalled. They're being really careful here, looking for roof, and they get the kill. Nice shot from Lord Dabalina onto the rooftop person.
Can't go through this window. Bracer firing again.
And there was another kill, looks like. Or down, maybe. Yeah. Tank courtyard is downed. He's now giving callouts. I'm not going to be able to do very many names, sorry guys, because of the kill feed is messed up. So it's going to be really ambiguous. The West Coast Riders doing a really nice, slow but methodical attack pattern, getting the picks before they move up, and it's actually working really well for them.
Yeah, it looks like they're concentrated mostly in the north, and then they've got Bracer with the LMG pushing in closer to the objective, and he's been doing a good job of, like you said, keeping everybody distracted.
He's actually pushing right now.
Yep, I'm following him.
He hears Android talking.
Here we go.
I don't think I never introduced, but Keeman Rain is a quester, and he is playing with Pandamonium for this match.
Oh, Bracer just confirmed Android.
Yeah, he did. Now, Keeman, I don't think he heard him or he's distracted by the other person. Yep. Bracer hears him firing. He now sees Bracer, but he couldn't quite make the shot. Bracer's going in for a cap. He is on objective, capping right now. D-Baggins needs to move in, but he's running away from objective.
Where are they? Oh, yeah, Douche is going to get capped on. And
he got capped. Yeah. So just for some people that don't know about the sound bugs in 1.8 currently, a lot of times you won't be able to hear players shooting whatsoever. Like you won't hear anything except their bullets impacting and the casings hitting the floor from their gun.
Yep.
So there's a chance that D-Baggins didn't hear anything that went down right then.
I've also experienced a bug where if you're down and you try to use your radio, it just comes across as static. So Android might have even been saying, like, hey, there's a guy coming onto the objective right now, and nobody heard it.
Yeah, that's actually a really common bug. I think it happens more often than not, or possibly the entire time now. Trip was saying that they were testing it extensively, and it was happening, and while we were playing, it was happening, so Yeah, you just have to kind of infer what people are trying to tell you and fill it in yourself when you hear static.
Yeah, Wookie is saying that you are too loud. I'm going to turn my audio down a little bit. Let's see.
James is saying that I should be muted.
Well,
What?
that's just a given.
Oh, I have a new microphone, so I might be louder than I was before, which I had a pretty quiet mic before. Oh.
Okay, I'm turning down my volume in Discord a little bit too. That should help.
Do you know where the objective is?
Let's see. It's real hard because it doesn't show up.
Right. Oh, okay. It's the plane crash one.
Okay.
Plane crash building.
Oh yeah, I see it now. All right.
Remember the camera positions I have set up for you? I don't have them, but I don't want to mess them up, so I'm leaving them.
Okay,
Except for 7. I'm changing 7.
Okay.
Every time for the objective.
All right. Pushing
You can
smoke.
catch those caps.
Oh, it's interesting. They're really utilizing utility. Not expect that out of such a new team.
Right.
So that's smoke in the north.
I mean, it's extra good now because you can just stop all the snipers from getting the early picks while you get in positions.
Yep. And the smoke has that bug where it blacks out your reticle too. So
that's what I'm talking about. You don't even have to be behind the smoke. It just screws you.
1.8.
All right. So we have a push in the north with D-Baggins and Android Go. Android's pushing up to roof proper right now.
Okay, let's see what he's doing.
Where else do we have the push? Trying to find the rest of the pandas. I'm coming up empty right now. Do you know where the rest of their team is?
Okay, so pandas, let's see. Reinhardt.
I guess I could just go onto them and find them. I'll find Keeman Rain. Oh.
Okay, Reinhardt's.
Oh, okay. It's a strong north push then.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know. The kill feed's broken for me. So.
We have a 1 kill from. They got 1 kill from the defenders, or
Okay.
on the defenders, I should say. D Baggins, I believe, took that shot. He called out the kill. Interesting, a full north push here. They have D Baggins kind of hanging back. He's got the sniper rifle. He's trying to get picks, keep their attention. Meanwhile, we have a situation developing right here on 2. He's going to catch Android and Dean in the side. Oh, but he ran out of ammo.
So close. Could have had that sweet, sweet double kill.
Yeah, I don't think... it seemed like he stopped firing. I think he ran out of ammo. That was almost a twofer.
Yeah.
D Baggins gets another sniper kill.
Oh, here we go. Here is Stoney and Reinhardt are about to face off, but Reinhardt runs away. I think Stoney might have held up a sign with words on it, and as we know, Reinhardt is intimidated by reading. So.
Oh, yeah, that's a great way to keep Reinhardt away.
Mm-hmm.
Words bad, run away.
Reinhardt and Stoney are still, and they're just going back and forth, back and forth. Here we go, and Reinhardt gets him.
Nice knock.
James is talking about how he kind of gets triggered when you go towards the door, because how often the door doesn't work for him because of the play space thing.
Yeah. 1.8.
Bart also says hello.
Bart?
Izzy. Or Bart.
Izzy. Well, at least we know if Izzy's not in the game, even though she volunteered to play for the Pandas, we don't have to listen to anybody eating, which I'm happy about.
Like we did. We had to hear you eating.
Hey, that was before the cast started. I don't want to hear it.
The cast is technically on.
But it was muted, so it's fine.
All right, so right now we have 1-shot kills. He was just in that little position where you can face roof and look through the windows. That's a spot I really like. But he's kind of going back and forth. He's checking objective. He's the last one up for his team. And a trade.
Yep.
They're giving Pandas a good match.
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe sound had some role in that. Hard to tell from our perspective, but the fact that they got capped on really surprised me. I did not think that would happen.
Yeah, it's hard to know, but It's hard to know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same.
Still, though, congrats on that.
What do you think of this objective, this new one that we're doing right now?
You know, I haven't played it a ton, so I don't have a ton of in-depth insights there, but it is interesting because there's 2 very long hallways, and I should say 1 long hallway, 2 different angles to take on it. But you've also got this nice little underground tunnel that leads right to it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, where that guy was is kind of a tough spot because he could be surrounded, but at the same time, if he's not watching this entrance, he's going to be in trouble real fast. I wonder, too, like how close or how far out of that doorway you have to be to cap. It looks like you would have to be completely
Yeah,
out.
I think you would have to stick your head out, yeah. But you might be able to sneak it prone. Vladi says, you talk big shit, man, and he loves you.
Oh. That's good. At least I don't talk little shit, I guess. That would be inexcusable.
Electric Dazzler and Izzy are trying to
You hear the love in his voice there?
Mm-hmm. And then you hear my voice, and it's just dead inside.
All right, so we have the attackers in the southeast.
I'm gonna find another good spot close by.
Looks like the majority of them are crossing to go north, but they have Bracer again kind of being the lone wolf player with the LMG. Looks like he's going to hit up Hospital. I think that's their kind of game plan. He's their lone wolf player.
Yeah, their flanker with the LMG.
He has a 4x scope on it too, I think.
I saw
yeah,
that.
that's 4 times.
Yeah.
He was doing really good with it, so more power to him.
Yeah. I think we're going to see a lot of interesting metagame changes with these new players. Stuff that maybe, you know, the older players just hadn't really...
Yeah,
thought
right
about.
now, D. Baggins has middle burning. Lord Dabalina is coming out of the underground. Oh, you're looking there already. But I think that we're going to see a kill here anytime now once D. Baggins scans right back over. In fact, I think you already saw Lord Dabalina because he's kind of aiming where he would pop out.
Dabalina with sniper rifle. He's giving call-outs.
Meanwhile, Bracer has taken hospital roof. He is now peeking out, trying to look over at rooftop.
Yep.
See if he can get a pick. Currently, none of the pandas are out where he could see them. Yes, pandas only have 4 right now. JT is MIA currently, but he should be here shortly. If not, we're going to get a questy reservist.
From the Cult of Theta, most likely.
The Cult of Theta. Ah.
It's an interesting little standoff here. D. Baggins has his laser right through the line where he can pick up 2 people, but they're staying concealed. And then Bracer, I mean, if Baggins decides to rotate to face towards the south, he's going to be in for a real bad surprise because Bracer could... Oh, and he killed Dabalina, so he takes care of that.
With that, they know that he's there.
Yep.
It looks like Masta is kind of scared now. He jumped down back into the underground again.
Yeah, let me see what's going on.
They're trading fire now from D. Baggins on the Masta. Neither one gets the upper hand there. And just like that, he is going back for a reposition as he knows he has a bad position to take on D. Baggins.
Yeah, that parking garage is real dicey.
I don't
I
like.
found. Yeah, it's just so easy to get picked off, and you kind of have to expose yourself. And it's just so dangerous once somebody knows you're there, especially if they're in D. Baggins' spot.
Yeah, right now, one shot killed and Stony is moving up on the objective. They're behind the building now, and they're sneaking up. I have camera 2 on it.
Watching him right now.
Yeah, they're in a good position, but I think that somebody heard them moving, or they're just getting kind of suspicious. Stony needs to crouch or go slower, though. One shot kills is currently like, he's like, God damn, just slow down. They can hear you. I'm trying to be stealthy. Theta!
There's that one guy. You know what? You don't have to put my name in that conversation. We all know that I'm guilty of being too loud. Not putting me on blast like that.
You LMG people, man.
Yeah, we're just cavemen. Why do you think we bring these battle magazines?
You might as well just hit him with that big gun.
I know.
All right, Reinhardt is right. He's in position to see him. Oh, and he gets a snapshot.
Okay.
Nice shot, but one-shot kills onto the roof. Now he's trying to get the guy in the hallway. He downs him, but not enough, and gets taken out by Reinhardt.
Keeman still resable. So let's see. Reinhardt gets him.
D. Baggins is currently looking back. He says, I'm not going to be capped on today. Not again, anyway. That said, with him doing that, he's allowed the Master to do that rotate onto Hospital. Bracer's still on the roof. He still hasn't seen anybody, so he's jumping down now. They have less than a minute. 3 enemy players up to their 2.
I'm not sure what Bracer is doing right
Bracer heard Master running, and he's trying to catch him. And there he goes for the team kill.
Ooh, team kill. I thought that might happen.
Yeah.
Oh, Mono, are you still there? I think we might have lost Mono's audio. Might have been a crash. He had that happen earlier. So Bracer moving into the plane area. Okay, he's got 13 seconds. He needs to run like hell. And see him, and that's over. Yeah, that was a tough situation.
Good work.
Not much to do about that. You're running that low on time, you're gonna have to take a risk. I'm trying to read the comments here. Apologies for the silence there. Yeah, Mono has dropped, I think. I'm not seeing him giving any input on Discord. So I'm not sure what's happening. Giving any input on Discord. So, whenever he gets back, he'll be back. But in the meantime, you're stuck with me. So, watching the comments at the moment since we don't have anything to watch. And that's, I have to stop scrolling around in order to read those. Let's see, what have the people been saying? Panda's only at 4. Yeah, Mono already answered that. Bellotti, you son of a bitch. Oh, and JT has joined the game. Excellent. So now we have a full 5v5. Alright, let's get into it. Which objective is this? I can't tell. My mini-map does not work. Let's see.
Now, we're inside the lobby, I can't hear you. Oh, no, we're defending. It's right here. Yeah. Alright. Should we go left again, Master?
Oh, okay. That objective. Duh. Alright. So, let's see what kind of defensive formation these guys take.
Down.
Alright, we got center burning getting stacked up. That's probably a good idea. Looks like, is this somebody in crater? Yes, okay. Oh, we've got a full Pandas push into the south. Well, not full, 3 of them. And we've got, let's see, one going through the parking garage, one hanging out in the east. Reinhardt pokes up and gets a kill from the parking garage. Not sure anybody on West Coast Riders has picked up on where that came from. Although, with the new version of the game, it might be a sound issue. They might just not have heard it. Certainly possible. Oh, wow. Nice shot. Reinhardt goes down. Again, wonder if anybody caught that. Let's see where that gunfire coming from. Shot kills, firing at Keeman Rain here in the far south. Oh, yep. Keyman takes him out. Nice job. Let's see. Is that? Oh, that's weird. Is he only down? Yes, he is only down. Okay.
On far right side still. I got one in the building to the right of car park.
Let's see if Keeman finished him off. In the meantime, let's see what else everybody else is doing.
And I'm
Oh,
down.
Keeman, last one up. I don't know if Keeman knows he needs to confirm. He's a fairly new player. See if we're gonna get a rotation for a revive here or not. Looks like we might. Stoney is pushing into the gas station area. There might be some shots exchanged here. Keeman may very well see. No. He is not going to see this. So kill revived. It's now 4v1. This is going to be tough. Smoke was a little too far and pointing in the wrong direction, but that's alright. Look at that smoke. It's majestic. Oh, it blinds me too. Wow, that's something. Just lit in red for a moment. Keeman is likely blind as well. Keeman taking shots. Looks like he's shooting at Center Hotel. Oh boy. Oh, nice shot. Keeman takes somebody down. I don't know who because the kill feed's broken. Tough, but good try. Good try. It's all tied up at 3v3. Let's see. Alright. Wow, Mono is completely off. I wonder if he had a power outage or something. Alright, let's go back to the comments here. Yeah, I know what you mean, dyslexic. Be kind of cool. I mean, obviously, I am biased with Pandamonium being so closely linked with Mayhem, but, you know, West Coast, definitely the underdogs here. Would be interesting to see them pull this off, because I've never played with any of these guys. I don't know anything about them. As far as I know, they're a Quest team. Pretty sure they are. So to see them win against a team like the Pandas, who, I mean, at this point, you know, they're not necessarily, I'd say, grizzled veterans or anything. They're still in the middle of their first season, but, you know, far more reps in competition than these guys. So if they get a drop, yeah, I'd love to see you get in there, James. Okay. Yeah, Mono completely offline now. I don't know what happened there, but I'll just be running this on my lonesome for now. Hopefully none of you fall asleep to the sound of my voice, but hey, if that happens, it happens. Alright, I want to see what these guys do offensively. Alright, so West Coast Riders, let's see, it looks like 2 pushing north. What are these other guys doing? 3 pushing south. 2 south, 1 center, I should say. He's not really going south. Yeah, he's going center. It looks like he's going to the parking garage. Let's see. Let's get some viewpoints here. Let's go to the north.
Whoops.
And they're not really going to run into anybody, so let's see. South will probably be a little spicier. Okay, so Stoney's about to get picked off if he doesn't move. Oof. Barely missed. Barely missed. The skin of his teeth, he lived through that one. Oof. Oh, and that body fell. I don't know if you guys caught that, but that was pretty epic. So, Stoney. Smoke that cross, which is a good idea. Still developing. Let's see what's going on with the other guys here. Letting some shots off. Looks like the north push is making some progress. Let's see what's happening in the center. I apologize for jumping around, guys, but I don't have a mini-map, which is what I'm normally watching when I do this sort of thing. I can see who's getting close to who, but I'm just kind of guessing right now. so it looks like... Where are these guys in the north? Alright, so there might be some action over here as well. Get a little bit of a zoomed out view. Okay, so we've got 2 guys in the hospital right now. 1 in the center, 2 in the north. And there's still a res available on Pandas. Okay, one of the West Coast Riders just went down. Looks like Android got him.
Where you at?
Was he? Or who was it? No, JT got him. And it looks like...
2 dead in
Android-
Pandamonium.
Yep, with the double kill. I don't know what to call this building. I've just been calling it Plane Building. Anybody in the comments have call-out suggestions, I'm happy to entertain those. Yes, James, this is the first map, by the way. I just looked at comments. Okay, so... Interesting, these guys have not finished that kill, although the body might be rendering somewhere else too. Open to that possibility. That's not even a 1.8 issue, that's just been an Onward issue for a while. And it's also just player side body rendering as well. Okay, so 1-shot kills. Just hanging out here. Looks like there's a beat on that position. Yep, JT taking out 1-shot kills. This last person, Stony. Here, not sure what to do. He's got 1 minute 45 seconds to make this happen. 1v4.5. Although the person that's down cannot give callouts. Oh, looks like he just died actually. Now, all Pandas really have to do here is hang out. They don't have to take any risks. He's the one in the bad position. They know where he is, presumably, assuming their sound is working correctly. So they can just kind of hang out and wait for him to cross. I mean, he's going to have to go out in the open at some point here in the near future. It looks like, yeah, he can take a little bit of an angle here, but he needs to move. He's not going to be able to pick off the whole team. And he needs to access the uplink if he wants to try for a cap, obviously. I mean, he's taking good angles and everything, I guess, but really don't have time for this. Oh, just injured himself a little bit on that fall. It happens. Okay, I don't really have time to scavenge a body or anything. Should probably just be pushing here. Alright. I want to see this. I want to see a 1v4 clutch. I know you guys feel the same way. It would be insane. Yeah, 15 seconds. He does not have time to do his rotation. And he's suppressed now. Okay, he's got 9 seconds. That's done. Well, that was a good first map, guys. I have to say. That was much closer than I think at least I was personally expecting. So, congrats to West Coast Riders there for holding their own, taking it to a 3v3. Let's see what the next map is. Yeah, James, if you want to. Mono just completely disappeared. So I sent him a message. I don't know what happened here. But he's not just out of Onward, he's completely offline. So if you want to jump in, feel free. I'm sure everybody would love to hear your input. Your real strategic mind. I'm sure the newbies in particular who'd be reviewing this would enjoy that. What? I hear a countdown. Oh, okay. That was just more fun with the casting setup. We're going to Suburbia. Alright. And I need to set the team names here. Actually, let's see who's on what. Okay, so Marsoc is going to be the Pandas. Call them Fun with Phonics, because Reinhardt's playing, and then West Coast Riders. There we go. Okay, we're in Suburbia. It's just been upgraded a little bit. Look at these bushes, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these bushes. They are an upgrade, I have to say, from the orbs we had before. So all joking aside, it is starting to look better. Let's see what the comments say. Yeah, I don't... That's a new one for me, Dyslexic. I have not personally seen that one, because it was 4-3, and I suddenly started to hear the countdown, and I was just thinking to myself, okay, that's just not right. But apparently it's just what happens when you switch maps now. Let's see, I haven't really taken a close look since they changed Suburbia. I think this is a new edition, if I remember correctly. I don't remember seeing this on the new 1.8 version. I know these are a little more delicately textured. And of course we've got the bushes, and all kinds of bushes. Somebody told me there's a new picture inside too. Let's see if I can hunt this down. Maybe they were just trolling me, probably. Yeah, I don't think there's actually a picture in here. Maybe it's Middle House. Okay, we've got everybody in the lobby. Not sure what the holdup is, so I guess just hold on to your pants. Oh, there's the countdown. Cool. Let's see. Which objective is it? Okay, we've got... Oh, that was weird. We've got Burning Objective, and West Coast Riders are starting on Volk. Let's see what kind of setup they give us.
You got smoke.
Smoke,
It's going down lane 3.
Alright, so we've got a pretty strong push here. It looks like to lane 4, maybe
Yes, I'm
JT.
going
Yeah,
through.
JT's breaking off a little bit. But they're going wide on lane 4, see if they can pick anybody peeking that corner, I'm assuming. And Reinhardt, Keyman, JT pushing through the center. See, oh, Stoney is getting real spicy at the playground. That was, yeah, that could have paid off potentially, but very risky to do that so early. And now they've got a numerical disadvantage. Something I think new teams, I've talked about this before, kind of struggle with is they get too aggressive early and then... Oh, okay, so we've got a 4v4 now. But still pushing early really fast, or really fast really early is just dangerous because even one person down is a big deal.
Go for it,
But
go for it.
they are not defending the objective at all right now. I don't know if they just think it's a different objective or what the deal is, but everybody is in Middle House. I don't know. And then it looked like there was one as well in Spawn House. A little miscommunication there, I think. Maybe people were not looking at their tablets, or... Yeah, I'm not totally sure, but no one was defending the uplink that time. To answer your question, Dyslexic, I don't know. Not sure. Don't know if we can cap from the sandbags. There have been a lot of things that have been changed around hitboxes, and I'm assuming capping is impacted by that, so I tell you the truth, I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't cap from there. Actually, no, there's no way you can. Look how far away you are now. They moved the uplink. I don't think that's doable. Because if I remember correctly, it was much closer than that. Maybe I'm just not thinking of it correctly, but I don't think that is within the distance. I don't think you're in the bubble, so to speak. I mean, maybe right here if you're really cramming into the corner, but not sure. Yeah, it's close. Now that I'm looking there, Koiz, you might be right about that. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if somebody can cap from West Coast Riders from there. Answer that question. We'll see. Okay, so everybody's getting started. Let's go to the Marsoc side. Now, I'm going to start dropping some cameras so I don't have to put you guys through that. So, let's see. Okay. Ooh, we got a shield this time. Interesting. Racer taking that. Where's the firing coming from? Android pre-firing, I'm assuming. Okay, out in the open here, watching lane 3. There's some smoke coming in from behind Middle House.
Looks like I was left side.
And there's a kill. It looks like West Coast Riders down somebody. Can't tell who that is. Looks like Deuce Baggins down in the middle. JT right on objective, keeping a close line on the front of the middle house there. Okay, so Massa Stunta, Stoney. It looks like the shield is entering middle house now. Oh boy, okay, it's gonna get spicy.
Shield up in mid house. Nade, get down.
Yeah, they spotted that nade. Probably be cooking those a little bit more if you're gonna drop them right on somebody's head. Oof. Close. Very close. Oh, and a trade. Oh boy. Okay, so now we are down to and another one. Wow. Lord Debolina killed somebody. I didn't catch it because my kill feed's broken, but alright, now we're down to a 2v5. And yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, obviously they're at a disadvantage because they don't have as many people, but they're close enough to the objective that if they die, they're unlikely to...
-1 center.
JT just racking up kills over here. Lord Dabalina and JT trade. It's all up to... Uh-oh. We might actually find out if you can cap from there now. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Keyman. Yeah, Keyman's brand new, in case you guys don't know. I don't think he's ever played in a competitive setting before, so this will be a good lesson for him. Well, it's not behind the sandbags. Oh! Wow. Just at the last second. So, actually, nice save, Keyman. Good job. You were about to get capped on, and you prevented that. So, still a loss, but whatever. Keep it at a 2-1 instead of a 2-2. Alright, let's check the comments again. I think you're right. Looks maybe just that corner of anything. Yep. That's something that needs to get tested, because it does... I mean, it's been a minute since I've played that objective on 1.7, because I've just been playing 1.8 since it came out. It looks further away to me, but I might be biased. I don't know. Somebody should answer that. Sure, you know, big competitive teams will want to know the answer to that question. Alright, so we've got the red car objective. Let's see, do we have anybody up yet? Nope. We're still waiting. I'll just go back to the comments for a second. Again, apologies. I have to cycle back and forth because it's full screen now. I can't do windowed like in the previous version. Okay, we've got our team spawned in. Curious to see what kind of defensive configuration these guys take. Preferably one where they're watching the objective this time.
I'm gonna try to get out for the bus. Alright, I'm gonna follow you.
Okay, so we got Bracer, you know, watching that house between 3 and 2. Got some smoke. This is... Well,
One down Pink Street.
got one early on. I personally not a huge fan of this strategy. They're putting themselves in a very vulnerable position very early, and if somebody starts pushing on the opposite side, they're going to be in trouble real fast. And again, this is... The newer teams are more likely to kind of do these, I would call, almost kamikaze early pushes, where they're putting themselves at risk kind of unnecessarily when they should be playing more defense. Okay, so that's 1v1. I don't know. Okay, so Android got that kill. Okay, West Coast Riders just lost somebody. Wow. And people are just dying left and right. I can't even keep up with this.
Right behind you. The one behind you.
And it's over. Alright. Damn, that was spicy.
I may have found you.
Again, not sure I really agree with the philosophy behind what happened there, but it does make for entertaining viewing. Apologies about the casting here. I just have no way of keeping track of this because of the way it's set up right now, especially with the mini-map. So, doing my best, but I'm sure Still frustrating to watch in some cases. Alright, back to the comments. Alright, nothing's really changed here. So I'll just keep cruising then. Yeah, there's definitely problems with the casting, but it's not quite as bad as I was expecting from some of the things I had heard. Although some of the things I heard were map specific, so we'll see how that goes. But I mean, if they fix the mini-map, that would be huge. There's a few other little quirks I'm noticing just about flying around, which are a little annoying, but it's not that much different, at least so far. Oh, where'd everybody go?
I'm gonna pre-fire, so you guys know.
Alright.
Okay.
Android's gonna pre-fire.
Yeah. So, Keyman, tuck behind one of those barriers over there. Don't get peeky. Again, wait for call-outs.
Reinhardt giving some fatherly advice here to Keyman. Android delivering on his pre-fire, as expected. Let's see what the...
That's that fucking
Oh,
fire.
man.
They're trying to
He got
shoot straight through
somebody.
the other side.
Jesus. Oh, brutal. Lane 1. Okay, so for all you new people watching this in review or anything, this is why you do not run in a straight line. Because all it took was one defender with his laser beam trained directly on that line, and an easy 2-kill right there. So, in the future, make sure you're staggering yourselves a little bit. It just makes life a lot harder if anybody is trying to kill you. Okay, Lord Dabalina, and who is this? I think Master Stunta still back at spawn. And Panda's playing very disciplined right now. I think a lot of teams, especially bronze teams, would be tempted to just push hard and try and hunt these guys down, but when you're playing in competition, that really doesn't make sense. Just wait. You know, it's not as much fun to watch or play, but if you want to win, that's what you have to do. That's what playing for blood is all about, ladies and gentlemen. It's not always pretty. Okay, so Master Stunta moving into the middle house. Lord Dabalina still watching a line on lane 3. Okay, Lord Dabalina moving up. Okay, now they've still got some time. It's 3:30, so they can work a little bit. It's not as much of a concern on these smaller maps because you can cover a lot of ground in a short period of time. Okay, so Keyman Rain has a pretty nasty angle on 4. If he peeks as Lord Dabalina comes around there, he might just get him. It looks like. Another thing I'm noticing too is I'm having a hard time keeping track of positions because sometimes these highlights are not coming in. Like this one's flashing over here.
On lane 4.
Dabalina. Oh, Keyman has the angle right here.
One lane 1 sneaking up.
Oh, you're calling the wrong lane, brother. But it's okay. I think Android and JT both understand what he's saying. It's alright. Oh, he's gonna get this. He is gonna get this. Come on, Keyman, you got this. Come on. I want to see somebody brand new get this kill. Oh, does he have C4? Yes. Yes. Get the clacker. Where's the C4? Where's the C4? Oh, well. I guess we're not going to find out. Damn. And clean up on aisle 4. Okay. Master Stunta on his... all by his lonesome on potentially match point. This is not great.
Going to lane 1. I'm going to blow him up.
Reinhardt saying he's going to blow him up. Called him out. They all know it's lane 1, and he just exposed himself, so I'm really waiting for Reinhardt to... Where's his clacker? Does he have one? Oh, no. He's dead. Reinhardt, you built up my expectations there. Didn't deliver. Okay, well, so match goes to the Pandas, aka Fun with Phonics. Let's see what the third map is going to be. I'm sure we'll get the countdown effect again. I'll go in the comments in the meantime. Alright, still not much going on there. This is kind of a last-minute cast, so no surprise we don't have a lot of viewers here. Just gonna check some messages here. Okay, and we're in downfall. Okay, so we've got Volk, we've got the West Coast Riders. This is the map I've heard has some issues with casting, so let's find out what this is like. West Coast Riders. This is fun with phonics. Okay. Alright. Oh man, that mini-map. That mini-map is something to be desired. Okay, so we have the helicopter 2-story objective. This is a pretty spicy objective for new players to play because, of course, you have the capability. Oh, I can go through that window. Okay, so capability through that little corner right there. You can also cap from right here. And it's just a lot of angles to cover there. So you gotta cover the front and the back. So if you find yourself 1v2 or 1v3, 2v3, something like that, where you're outnumbered, it's particularly hard for a single defender to deal with. If you've got two, it can be a little more manageable because one person can watch the front, although it's still possible for somebody to come from helicopter and get under your nose if you're not careful. The really tough one, though, is when it's one person because they can come from the front and they can sneak in through the back. Alright, and it appears that I can't zoom in to players in particular. This is a bug I heard about. Oh, yeah, maybe? Oh, I guess I can.
We're gonna push.
It's just not showing up.
Light that up. Baggins and Key. You're gonna flank all the way around and push down West Road.
Okay. You want another nade?
No, I got a flash and no nade. I'm all good.
Alright, little team
Nope, you're going that way.
there.
No, Key, you're going that way.
Android pushing to North Hotel. Oh boy, this is a real dangerous push. This guy, oh man, I don't know what they're thinking here. This is not going to end well, unless they get lucky. I don't know. Oh, wow. Truth be told, Bracer should have been picked off right there. That was really dangerous. And somehow it pays off though. Took out Android. Oh boy. So it just continues to fire. Ooh, this is a problem. This is a real problem because now they've got someone.
One down.
Stony. Man, this is not going well. So I can't believe that push worked. Wow, okay. Sometimes these things work. I would just advise any new players watching probably not to try that, especially the push out in the open like that. Many teams will come right here and just watch to see if anybody tries to rotate around the objective and pick somebody off. For whatever reason, that wasn't happening this time, but yeah, that should have been probably 2 kills. Bracer using a bipod. Never really see that in competition. So, as I mentioned before, I think these new players are going to bring in some metagame changes that have been needed for a long time, and who knows, maybe bipod will be part of the metagame. I have a hard time seeing it, but that doesn't mean that it won't. So we got Stony, second story of the objective building. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I can't see their views, but I can click on their names. So we've got Douche pushing, we've got Keyman Rain watching from the valley. Where are these downs? Okay, so Android's dead. This is Douche and Keyman, so where's JT? JT's all the way back at upper red truck. Oh, it looks like his friend is as well.
If you can hear me, I can't. What did you say, JT?
I can't reach my mic.
Can't reach his mic. Sounds like his mic fell through the floor. Man, that is the worst. I hate it when that happens, especially on stairs. Happens to me more frequently than I would like, especially in Center Hotel when you're standing on the stairs leading to the roof. Stony88 hanging out in here. Got Lord Dabalina watching the helicopter. Nobody watching the South Road, though. Or West Road, I should say. That is a bit curious. This is a prime approach vector. Douche has a sniper rifle as well, so he might be able to catch out somebody. Whoever's on objective over there might be a target if he pokes his head out. Just peeking at the comments here. Fun with phonics. It's just an ongoing joke about Reinhardt because he's terrible at spelling. So there's all these jokes about him being illiterate. And since he's playing tonight and Kesney's not, normally we would call them Kesney's victims because Kesney is known for team killing. But since Kesney is not playing, they are having fun with phonics. Oof.
Killed one on the right.
Just like a snap turn and shot him on the West Road. Nice shot. And yes, to speak to your point, somebody just died too. Keyman got a kill, looks like. Yep. So it is a 1.5 versus 3. Keyman's by himself. He's still up. This is, yeah, they identified him. Ooh, exchanging fire.
Going on this side, North Building.
Keyman's not checking his tablet. And he's double peeking. Pretty dangerous. Just repeatedly peeking the same corner. Generally not a good practice. Some people, notably Izzy, can get away with it, but very, very risky move. And he's got 24 seconds as well, so this is not really the time to be exchanging fire. And no one's moving on him. They're doing the right thing. They're just tucking in. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think Keyman's watching the clock. So, West Coast Riders takes the first round. Let's see. Yep, that is the curse of downfall in general, is it's a hard map to move around in quickly. If you push too hard, it can really blow up in your face. And likewise, if you don't move fast enough, that can also blow up in your face. Yeah, I know, I was hoping for those shots to hit well. And to speak to your point, high risk, high reward. In my opinion, strategies like that are, I don't know, you pull them out once in a blue moon to really shock your opponents, it can help. Like, I don't think the Pandas were expecting that at all, which is why it worked. But if you do it enough, you'll see that the variance just isn't worth it. You know, the reward doesn't come very often. It's mostly just dying a lot. So, very, very risky thing to do. Yeah, it worked out for him, though, obviously. So, it's a viable strategy at certain times. I think there's something to be said for the donkey space element to that play. Alright, so same objective. Also, it's interesting, I'm going to bring this up, that the helicopter doesn't have fire in it anymore, so you can go hang out in that and not catch fire. Been caught a few times by people hanging out near the cockpit and I just can't see them. So it's another pretty spicy little area to hang out in. That was not really available before. Like some people, I saw James use it once, but other than that, has been mostly not a viable spot. Okay, let's see.
Wait, who's the coach on the other team?
Theta.
Theta.
The dude who makes all the instructional videos.
Oh,
He's the one that's affecting us, and it's because he's the coach for that.
Okay, so for the record, I'm not the coach.
Well, they actually said they're the parent team of it.
There you go. That's accurate.
Theta's team is the parent team of Pandamonium.
Correct. Yes, Mayhem and Pandamonium are linked, but I am not the coach. just like to talk to these guys and help them out, but
Doesn't look like they spawn northeast.
for the record, Pandamonium is its own entity. And I am not the coach.
Never mind.
Okay, West Coast Riders just lost somebody. Who was that? I think Douche killed him.
One.
Yeah, Douche just called out his kill.
No, I'm still up. I didn't make it to that house yet.
Okay. So Masta Stunta went down. One shot kills. This is not a bad spot. Actually, proning like that, it's very hard profile to spot, especially with the rock and the tree there. Might have an angle on Center Hotel. There's a couple of lasers angled on Center Hotel right now,
I think you might be getting.
so they're thinking about it. Somebody went down. I think Douche got another kill here. Saw the DO on what was left of the kill feed. Oh, well, my camera just freaked out on me. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That's the last kill. So let's see. Yeah, D-Baggin's getting all kinds of kills in that spot. Oh. Revive, okay.
Good shit. I'm injured. I can't move too fast.
Ooh, get that man a syringe. He is injured. Poke him like a true bro. Alright, there we go. Let's see what kind of setup we got. Cha. Who is this? I don't know why the names are not showing up right now. Okay, Reinhardt is down there.
There's at least one still alive over there. Not sure if he's
Ooh, somebody. Oh, D-Baggins just got downed. Who was that? That's not great. Doubt that he can see it that way. Not gonna make any accusations. Probably just the game rendering a weird way, but man, that is a rough spot because he can shoot. Clearly his gun is not malfunctioning from colliding with the hill, but he's going to be really hard to spot. Racer 29, he's got a kill. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, Reinhardt's right around the corner. Oh, that's two. Never mind. They are out of danger. Okay. So two left. Oh man. He needs to get off that hill right now. Lord Dabalina's got the right idea. He is pushing from behind. He needs to
pass the helicopter and by the company truck.
He needs to move. He needs to move. He's got a minute. Okay, Reinhardt has an angle, but he's not covering the back of the objective, which could come to bite him in the ass.
Thank you, sir. Let's see.
Where is he? Where is he? Oh, never mind. He moved. I did not see him. Okay,
He's
so
coming from
rear is covered. Okay,
Yeah,
they're
I'm
in a
gonna take
much
cover
better
and you
position to
want
deal
me.
with this now.
Yeah, I got sniped by that hotel. That's true story by going up.
Uh-oh. Dabalina's about to catch Douche. Yep.
Got another one down all the way in the back.
Oof. Come on, come on. Somebody get the kill here. I don't want time to run out. Oh! And Lord Dabalina makes it 2-0. Nice shot. Yeah, that was a good push. Good attack. Let's get back to the comments, yeah. Okay, I just saw that. Hold on, give me 1 second. James. Just give me a second, everybody. I'm gonna bring JamesBowk into this. Let's go. All right, private mayhem chats. Okay, James, you are now on the stream.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, and if you can, it's kind of hard for me to go back and forth between the stream itself and the game, because
I'll keep the comments up on the other screen. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. So, yeah, I don't know if you saw that last push, but West Coast Riders put it up to 2-0.
Yes, it's a good finish.
I was a little concerned because they had that guy up at Marsoc Rocks, so if that final push with the 1v1 on Reinhardt on objective failed, that was kind of a bad spot to be in just because of the time, but it did work out.
It's a very hard to objective to defend as a single player, though.
Definitely. Okay,
As is this objective, to be fair.
Okay, got it.
Oh no, it's up a dumpster. Bit easier.
Alright, so we've got Bracer. What is this? Is this the sniper building or is this White House? Okay, he's up in sniper building with an LMG. It's pretty good overwatch. Got Stony right next to White House in South Valley there.
We've got Douche just about to encounter 2 players. He's at East Church.
Gotcha. Just got to him. Oh yeah, we've got 2 guys hanging out on that ridge line. And that ridge line is the bane of my existence on this map whenever I'm on Marsoc. Okay, Douche setting a
That's
smoke.
normally the route you take, isn't it? The direction which Douche is going?
Yep. Yeah, usually swing far northeast like that. Or, excuse me, southeast. Oh, 2 kills there.
1 each way, it looks like. I can just see just the end of the kill feed.
Yeah, I'm having issues with that as well.
Another one down on right flank.
Wow, the West Coast Riders are just picking apart the Pandas this map.
Mm.
It's now a 2v4 favoring West Coast Riders.
They're not even using that unusual spots. Like
No.
a couple up in Marsoc's pretty normal. A person somewhere in the region of White House. Sniper tower plus someone in White House is, maybe a bit unusual. And then somewhere north side of Lower Dumpster as well.
Yeah.
Tucked in, but that dude's dead now. So no one on objective, which is interesting. It's certainly a viable option to just sort of space out around it instead. The only thing I'll be wary of with that is if you do let them come close up the center of the map, then they can smoke and cap before you can adjust.
That's an excellent point. Yeah, I'm watching their setup here. And Stoney puts shots on helicopter.
Ooh.
Nice shot.
Yep, kill confirmed, kill confirmed.
Nice shot.
Is that a trade?
Nope. That was a clean kill. But yeah, I mean, if they had successfully pursued that line down the middle, they don't really have an angle on that, but it's just not a problem this round because they couldn't make it. They tried. I mean, they had that guy at helicopter, but
Middle line is key on this attack, especially with if you'd identified where their setup is. Like, as you move up the middle, you have people take out Marsoc, and then the only real danger is that final cross just to the north of Upper Dumpster building.
definitely.
It's you need support to be able to do it, but if you have that support, it's super powerful because you don't really expose yourself to much.
I hope all the new players that are watching this take notes, because that is some wisdom right there. And it's interesting, Keyman, the guy that has never played competitively, is the last one up. I'll be curious to see how he improvises here. And he ran out of time last time, so I would think he's probably going to be much more conscious about that this time around.
Yeah, it seems like he's alive, not necessarily for good reasons. Like, it's good being alive last sometimes if you've actually provided the support which the rest of your team needs. But if you've just hung back the whole time and not actually provided an extra supporting line, then you're just playing as an individual.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's so hard to see where he was moving because I can't really see the minimap and stuff. So maybe he was providing that support and had just rotated, but couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I know that there was a player on helicopter at one point, so he could have been supporting that dude.
It's just hard to tell in general how the maps are progressing without the mini map. It's you know, I'm trying to just do like zoomed out views, but I know that's pretty lacking.
Because the player names aren't showing through buildings as well anymore.
Yep.
So you can't really get that overall information on engagements. When I'm watching back casts, probably one of the main things I watch is the minimap. It provides you that information as to how the engagement is occurring as a whole, because that's generally more important for getting a feel about the team which you're watching.
Yeah, and that's smart. I think a lot of people, when they watch a cast, you know, they spend a little too much time watching the action, which it's not like there's no information there, but if you really want to understand how a team and how individual players think, it's much more informative to watch the pass they take through a map, because then you're seeing how they think about cover, how they think about attack, how they think about defense. You know, when you see them firing their gun or something, it's a little more entertaining, I guess, but it's just not as informative.
Definitely.
Let's see. Still up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Same objective, no caps so far.
Yep. Cool. I have to say, I'm almost concerned here about Mono. He is just gone, just disappeared.
Maybe power outage or coronavirus is finally taking control of wherever he is.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I know where he is there, at least the state he's in. There's been some blackouts mandated by certain power companies, so
okay,
it might be happening to him. Let's just hope that's the case.
All right, what's our setup going like here?
Okay.
Got one going up into Marsoc, 3 going towards objective, and 1 going up into White House region, it looks like.
Yep.
On the defensive side, they got the quick spawn northwest. Did he make it into White? He made it into White House.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, and 2 made it into Lower Dumpster, which is key.
1 dead on West Coast Riders already. He was getting a little greedy on that cross in the far west there. He almost made it, though, to his credit.
They've got the setup that they got the guy in North Marsoc dark room as well.
Yeah, it's a good defense.
They got the setup now. Yep.
Okay, Lord Davalina is isolated in the far west here. He should probably be rotating because they know where they are. Taking shots.
Who can engage him here? White House could engage, technically.
It's a long shot. And
Long shot, and then you got Lower Dumpster can see through that webbing sometimes. I'm not sure if that's still a viable thing to see through.
Oh, yeah, good point. I don't know if that's still transparent or not.
Ooh, we got a flanker, do we?
Who is it? What's the name? I can zoom to him.
No, Darkroom's still there. It just sounded like shots were coming from up in the northeast, but disregard last.
Okay. Now they've got... Marsoc has somebody all the way up in North Hotel right now. Not sure.
Interesting, with 3.5 minutes remaining.
Should probably be moving now. And then Master Stunta moving around Red Truck.
Yeah. That's good. They needed to spread out. They've taken too much time doing it. The problem is if you attack fully down the West Street with that spawn they got, it's so tempting because it's right there.
Yeah.
However, you need to get control of Marsoc. Because it's all good getting all the way down West Street, but you can't do that final cross to the objective because Marsoc is just sitting there, able to rain down on you.
Yeah, well, I know in our games, whenever I've been positioned in Darkroom, it's just like, man, if that is not locked down, if they don't swarm me and take me out, it's just so easy to pick anybody that tries to go for a cap or get aggressive.
Exactly. And they need to make that move on Marsoc straight away. It also splits the defender's attention. You know, they could be exposing themselves to a different angle to try and get that pick on you.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Because, I mean, they have the setup for it, right? I mean, so you've got the guys moving in towards Marsoc. They're still pretty far, but, I mean, they could potentially make that move, and then you still have somebody far west. So you could kind of do that pincer move, even though, you know, they're outnumbered, but still possible. Let's see.
The problem is they lost people early, and that makes it really hard. It's still achievable. 3 men on this attack is definitely doable. But it would have been much nicer not to expose yourself early and sort of take the time to get that pincer movement established. The person in North Hotel is just, at this point, is useless. He needs to be in a supporting position.
Yeah, he's so far away.
Too far away from the action, can't refrag, can't engage to suppress for crosses. He's got the perfect gun for suppressing, but he just needs to be in a position to actually provide that.
Okay. And that's...
Oh, and there's the east
Bravo.
bush down.
I got one and someone's got another.
Yeah, Reinhardt just took him out.
Oh no, he
from
got to
dark
the
room.
west.
Sorry, GT is coming.
Yeah, that's exactly that cross line all the way to the west.
Yep.
You can see so much from there. That's why you have to take out Darkroom, Marsok Darkroom. Where is our east push person? Where is he gone? It must be Master Tuna. Oh, he's made it. He's made it into the position he needed to make it to about a minute ago.
Yeah, he might be able to pull a move here to get Reinhardt. In fact, I think, you know, kind of the spicy move to pull here is maybe get around the corner and then toss a smoke in there so he's blinded.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good call out. Good call out. Instead of being silent, he called out that he's on him.
Yep.
That means that he can get another defender to help out. Oh, Master Tuna's not even going for it. But now they're all aware of where he is. He's going to come down the hill, get shot straight away. There it is.
Last
Case in point.
Okay, last guy is real far. He's rushing from North Hotel, but he's got 20 seconds. And, I mean, he just can't win now. It's over.
You should never find yourself in a position where you run out of time in a non-supporting location. Like if you run out of time where you were actually providing that support, that's understandable. If you run out of time where you weren't providing support, then something's gone wrong and you need to readjust what you're doing.
Yep. Yeah, like, I mean, sometimes you'll see a sniper or something end up in that position. You know, a Mike or
yeah,
Appellate or something.
He might be supporting a team who are attacking.
Yep.
And they are attacking and they just happen to get wiped out with 10 seconds remaining, but they were a viable attacking option. But if you are just sitting there and unable to provide support, or your team has already died and you're one of the last two, you probably should look at being in a closer position so that you can become the primary if you need to.
Yep. I think time management is one of those skills that gets a little overlooked. You know, we like to think about, you know, tactic, strategy, and all that, but we don't talk enough about that particular subject. Say, hey, what do you do when you're in a support position or something similar to that, and time's running out?
It's so easy to get caught up in it as well, especially if you lose people early. You lose people early, you get a bit bogged down and you have to reassess. So that's where you really need to go through a bit of a checklist in your head. If you lose a couple of people early, go through that checklist, you know, reset your mind, and then go, all right, I'm going for this, and just get back into it.
Yep.
Getting stuck, it's happened to me a lot, especially on quarantine. It's one of those maps where you lose people early and you sort of can get frozen a bit, to be honest. This is the old quarantine I'm talking about. Not sure whether the new one's going to be like that.
Speaking to your point about losing people early, it's been kind of a theme on this map in particular. I think West Coast might be playing a little more loose just because, you know, match is over at this point, maybe, but they're utilizing a strategy, especially on defense, where they're really exposing themselves fast. And sometimes you can catch people like that, but man, the cost is usually not worth it.
Exactly. Like, there are examples where really aggressive attacks and defenses on Downfall have worked. They can catch people by surprise. You can do an amazing thing. But overall, generally, you know, as I say, there are exceptions. It is better to take that really tucked-in defensive approach and just maintain your defense on the objective. Because for Downfall, and any map, but Downfall especially, they have to come to the objective. They've got lots of open areas they need to cross. Wait for them to cross those open areas and just take them out at that point.
Copy.
Don't play to their strength.
That's a great way to put it. I mean, the obligation is on the offense, always.
Exactly.
Really. Like, I talked a little bit about this earlier. It's just, yeah, it's not as much fun to watch or play sometimes to be patient, but it's often the winning strategy, especially when you're on defense. I mean, it's up to them to dig you out from your position, so why make it easy for them?
General rule of thumb on, Downfall especially, is on defense you really shouldn't be looking east for any of the objectives other than the south ones. You might have someone up in Marsok, but most of the, like the northwest objective and the helicopter objective, there should be no real reason you should be peeking to the northeast. They could be in any one of a multitude of locations, and they're going to be scanning. There's only a limited number of locations which defenders can make it to, and they're going to be, you know, just sitting there waiting. If you do that peek, you're dead.
Yep.
You wait for them to come, wait for them to cross the open ground. You know, as they come to objective, you're the one who's got the advantage.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that's just, just experience. Once you play this map enough, you'll figure that out. Okay, it looks like West Coast just lost 2 people.
Where was that engagement from? North Hotel?
Yeah, there's somebody at North Hotel. Let's see who that is. Zoom over here. Reinhardt at North Hotel.
Their northwest is very weak at the moment. And this is a very capable objective. This is probably the objective I've capped the most. I know that you get... there are other objectives which are cappable from inside the basements and from crawl caps and all that sort of stuff, but I think on Downfall this is the one I personally have capped the most on.
I believe it. Reinhardt is getting awfully close to the objective, and Stoney's the only one on it. So if Reinhardt can take out Stoney somehow, it's pretty much his for the taking.
What takes you?
Let's see. They had somebody at Center Hotel. Maybe, I guess he went down. Yeah, so they're smoking. They're drawing attention on the West Road, which is excellent.
If I was Reinhardt, he had control of Northwest White Tower. I would have actually stuck west and gone down the street. This cross here is dangerous. He's doing now.
Yep.
He made it. Oh.
Stoney heard him, though. He made an adjustment the moment he came out. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's
Stoney needs to react, though. And if he's got support from the south...
Damn. JT just missed an opportunity for the refrag there. He just came around that corner about 2 seconds too slow.
If they'd been ready before Reinhardt's movement, then that could have worked up.
That
what
was
happened there?
fast. Yeah, they had a push on the west that just got wiped out. I don't know how that happened. Happened faster than I can keep track
I thought
of.
they had 3 attackers in the south.
Yeah, they did. And they all died.
What?
Yeah.
There was a lack of communication there.
Yeah. All right, so West Coast Riders takes a map off of Pandamonium.
Good work.
Yeah, seriously, good job, guys. You should be proud of that. Let's see, I'm going to ask... Let's see if they're going to run another map or not. Let's see, is everybody still in? Let's see, somebody dropped from West Coast Riders, so maybe not.
I will go and play for them if they want to stay. if you want to tell them, I will go be a West Coaster.
All right, I'll go send a message right now. Let's see. Send a message to Reinhardt right now. Nope, they all left. Okay.
No.
Dang.
So there goes my fun. I could go play in a pub lobby, have some pub fun.
That's true. Alright, well, I think that's the end of the cast, but yeah, I think I'm going to go play some Onward in a moment, if anybody wants to join us.
I am definitely going to come join you. We'll go have some fun, help some people out, hopefully.
Alright, well, thanks for stepping in for the co-caster there, James. I'm still
Thanks for letting me. It's my first time trying. Hope it went okay.
No, man, you
Still-
should seriously do this more often, because the insights you're giving, like, I'm basically here trying to say something intelligent, and then you come in and like everything you say is a gem. So we should do this again. All right, so I'm gonna just say thank you to everybody. It wasn't a ton of people to watch. I know it was last minute, but thank you for watching. And for the time being, this is Theta and co-caster JamesBowk signing off.
See you guys.